guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a different video. It's not going to be a makeup tutorial. I'll be showing you guys my top 5 favorite foundations. I like doing this kind of videos because I love watching them. I think it's fun. I think you learn. There's so many products, makeup products like launching and out there that sometimes it's a little like hectic or confusing, which one is better, which one is not. So I love watching videos like this before like going to a store or ordering something online. It's good to have a little information about each product. So the first one that I wanted to show you, it's the MAC Studio Fix Plus. Sorry, it's not the Fix Plus, it's the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. It has an SPF of 15, which is perfect. If you didn't know, it's SPF 15, it's like the highest that won't give you any like flashbacks on pictures. Usually if you go higher than SPF 15, you will have a white canvas on your face. And we don't want that because it does not look pretty on pictures. So an SPF 15, it's perfect if you want to use your makeup to take pictures, if you're going out. Just keep that in mind. So this foundation retails for $28. They do sell it at the MAC store, obviously. They also have a counter in Macy's. So they have a large range of color. They have 42 shades, which is awesome because sometimes it's kind of hard to find your perfect shade in foundations just because, you know, there's so many combinations, so many undertones. So it's a good thing when a foundation has a large range of colors. So if you're wondering, I'm in the color NC20. There's a little, like, I wanted to guys give you a little hint. I know it's like MAC has a lot of like huge range of colors, different types of foundations. So just keep that in mind if you go to visit the MAC store. The NC are for yellow and olive undertones and NW are for peach and pink undertones. The information says that the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, it's for all skin types, no matter if you're oily, combo, or dry, it's gonna be good for you. It's more of a natural matte finish. It's not super matte, but it's not super dewy. So it's a little good in between. It's almost matte, but it's not like that drying that you feel that you can't move your face. It's gonna be comfortable in your skin. On to the next foundations, I have a little bit of everything. I have drugstore and I also have high-end foundations. So the next one is going to be drugstore. If you've been watching my videos, I've been raving about this foundation for a while now. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. So this retails for around $5, $5.99. It's really, really inexpensive, but I'm super excited because it's really good quality. So I would recommend using this foundation more for an everyday. It's not for like a heavy look or to go like on a nightclub or to go like to create a glam look. It's not gonna be that good because it's very liquidy, so it's kind of hard to create that full coverage without having that cake face, you know what I mean? I think it's a medium to like a sheer to medium coverage. I think it's fine if you want to use it for an everyday. I love using this foundation for an everyday. I don't think it's good to create like a full like smoky eye or glam look. I do recommend that foundation for an everyday. It does not have any SPF on it, so it's really good for like not having the problem of having any like flashbacks because SPF usually creates that white canvas on your face, so that's a good foundation. You won't have that problem. Usually I'm at work around like 5 or 7 or 8 hours and it wears pretty good. I always love to set my foundations no matter if I'm dry or oily. It doesn't matter. I always recommend setting your foundations because if you're gonna be using it for a long time, it stays on the skin better. I would say this foundation has a mild scent to it. It's not strong, but you definitely can smell the scent of the foundation. If it smells like a regular foundation, you know, usually they have like this unique scent. So this foundation has that. It's not gonna be very overwhelming. I think it goes away a little bit once you apply it to your face, but just keep that in mind if you're very picky with scents. This one has a little bit of that like foundation makeup-y scent. So the next foundation is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. It has a large name, but it does not have a lot of product. So I love this foundation. The only thing that I really don't like is the price tag. It retails for $46, so that's kind of pricey, and it only brings 0.25 ounces. Okay, so the little thing that like I would say I would repurchase this foundation, it's because a little goes a long way. I know it does not have like a lot of amount, like it doesn't have a large amount of product on it, but since it's on a stick, usually when foundations are on sticks, it has like a higher percent of pigmentation, so a little literally goes a long way. I love how it feels on the skin. It does, like the claims that the foundation has, I think they're really true. It does feel like powder on your skin, but it blends like liquid, and I do think it's correct. It feels like that. It feels very lightweight on the skin. I think it's perfect because it's really full coverage. Usually when you use a full coverage foundation, you won't have that feeling on your face. Usually it does feel like you have makeup on because it's full coverage. It's not gonna be like that cakey feeling, but you do feel that you have foundation on. Well, with this foundation, you won't have that feeling because it's really lightweight like powder. This foundation doesn't have any SPF, so again, you won't have the problem I'm using like having any flashbacks on photography. So if you want to create that glam look, I would recommend this foundation because it's so beautiful on the skin. Like your skin looks natural, but perfect. You know what I mean? Like I don't have any problem going out without makeup. Like totally, I'm fine with that. I usually go out to like, I don't know, to pay bills or to go out to the mall. Usually I don't wear makeup, but I'm just letting you guys know that it feels so lightweight. It's perfect. I love it. So the finish of this foundation is satin. That is my favorite finish of foundations. I love the dewy effect or the dewy finishes, but sometimes it's like a little overwhelming because it's a little like dewy, and if it's hot outside, sometimes you're gonna feel like it's a mess, or I like the feeling of having makeup but not feeling like I have makeup. So this foundation, it's perfect for that. It's really lightweight, it feels like powder, it's perfect, and it's full coverage. Like it can't get better than that. So I do recommend this foundation for like a full coverage. If you want that, this foundation is gonna give it to you. Moving on to the next foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have this on my face today. This foundation is the foundation that if you want a full coverage, if you want a bulletproof foundation, this is the foundation to go. I keep saying foundation. But this is the one to go. Like literally, you can go into a pool and this foundation won't move from your face. Like literally, it's matte, it's water, it's everything proof. It's a little expensive. It retails for $39.50 or $39.99. It's almost $40. They do have that at Macy's, Nordstrom. I bought mine at Nordstrom. I think they do carry it at Sephora as well because it's been out there for a while now. It's not a new foundation. I love this foundation, but it says it's not recommended for dry skin because it's super matte. Like when I'm talking about matte, this foundation is like completely matte. You won't have any like shine or anything to your face unless you add highlighters or something to your face, but it's completely matte. Usually if you're really dry or dry to normal like I am, I love using a lot of moisturizers and a very hydrating primer before applying this foundation, because if not, it's gonna stick to your dry patches and you're gonna look like it's gonna look bad. It's gonna be a hot mess. Just letting you guys know. So this foundation says it's a 24-hour wear foundation. I've never used a foundation for 24 hours. I don't think anyone should use makeup for 24 hours. You're gonna clog your pores, you're gonna have acne all around your face. I don't think it's good. But I do believe it lasts all day. Like it's gonna look and stay on your face the same. Like if you put it at 8 a.m., it's gonna be 6 p.m. and you're still gonna look the same. Like literally, you're still gonna look the same. It's amazing. Usually I don't like to set this foundation because it's matte and I'm normal to dry skin. So it doesn't look so pretty when you like over powder your face with matte products. So if you are normal to dry, I would recommend setting this foundation, but if you're oily, this is gonna be your next best friend because it's completely matte. You can go ahead and set it if you like, but it's gonna last you all day no matter if you set it or not with powder. So the last foundation that I want to talk about, it's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. So this has been like in the market for a while now. If you're wondering, I'm in the color 105 Natural Beige. This foundation, I love this foundation. I feel that it says here it's a pro matte finish, but I would say it's more of a like demi-matte, semi-matte foundation. It's not completely matte, but it's not dewy or satin. It's like a happy medium. It's not super matte, but it's perfect on the skin. It blends beautiful. A little goes a long way because it's very full coverage. I don't think it's gonna give you that natural effect, but it's gonna be beautiful on your skin. It's oil free and it retails for $10.97 at Walmart and $12.99 at Ulta. So just keep that in mind. If you want to save a little bit more on products, always search online before going out to stores. Usually I tend, like if I can find a product, a same product in Walmart, I'll go to Walmart just because it's a little inexpensive. It's like $2 or $3 less. I mean, you're saving. So if you're like me, a makeup junkie, I love testing and buying and I don't know, reviewing new products. I like to save my bucks, you know what I mean? So just letting you guys know. Very air light foundation. It does not feel heavy on the skin. It's waterproof. I've never been to the pool or been in the rain with this foundation, but since it's matte, usually matte foundations look good when you get wet. So that means if you're sweating, this is the foundation to go, because if it claims to be waterproof, if you're sweating, it's gonna look good. You know what I mean? It's gonna hold up to your skin and it's not gonna move or melt away from your face. It has a 12 range, like 12 shades. That's not a lot. Usually drugstore foundations don't have a large range of colors. But don't worry, sometimes I myself, I have to buy 2 foundations to create my perfect color, just because I'm super yellow and I have olive undertones. Usually foundations are more pink or more peachy undertones, which is kind of difficult for us that have a lot of like yellow or olive undertones. Just go ahead and try to find mix them together. I know sometimes drugstore foundations don't have any testers. If you have an Ulta nearby, I would recommend going to Ulta because they do have a lot of testers for drugstore. Usually you can't find them if you go to Walmart or if you go to any like Walgreens or CVS. So just keep that in mind. This foundation doesn't have any SPF, so it's good for pictures. You won't have the problem at having any like flashbacks. You don't want that, it's not gonna look good. So just letting you guys know. Okay guys, so those are my top 5 favorite foundations. I hope you guys found this video very helpful. I love doing this kind of videos just because I love watching them. I love learning about new products. I love learning before buying them, just to know, like a little reference if the product is good, if the product is worth the money, because no matter if it's $5, you're still spending money, you know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you on my next one. Bye guys.